All right, all right, all right, all right. Hopefully I'm live right now. Oh, there we go. Yes, I am live. How are we doing? How are we doing? I've been off last week, so there was a pre-loaded video on the channel. I got back last night. So I'm now back into kind of like work mode. But to be honest, December's going to be a little bit quiet because I'm planning for next year. And that's kind of what I wanted to talk about here on this video. As you've probably seen by the title and the thumbnail, I am running a £100 cash prize draw. So what I wanted to do is just spend some time just telling you how you can take part, and hopefully the £100 lands in someone's pocket that needs it or could be used for, I don't know, you can go invest it, you can spend it, use it for Christmas presents, do whatever you want with it. So I just wanted to talk through what that is. Before we actually get started, though, I do want to say a huge thank you. The video last week was actually quite popular, even though I wasn't around. Really good comments on there. I hope you found it useful. The feedback, looking at the comment section, has also been really, really positive as well. So I appreciate everyone's feedback. And I just want to say as well, we crossed 73,000 subs. I know we wanted to get to 80 by the end of the year, which it feels like we're going to miss. But to be honest, the number is an arbitrary number. It doesn't really matter at all. What matters is people getting value from the channel and from the videos that we're doing here. And into next year, I'm sure we're going to hit 80,000, 100,000. I'm sure we'll hit 100,000 next year. But it's all going to come in the due course of time. So let me just talk you through the cash prize draw, because I do think it's important. And hopefully, again, the money's going to help somebody. But it is a prize draw that needs a little bit of effort from you. So I've already mentioned in a handful of videos that one of the things that I'm looking to do in the new year is launch a community. And this community is going to be where I have basically prepared resources, tools, a full kind of like almost like a program, which will help people master their money better in terms of their budgeting, help with structuring their debt and strategies to structure their debt properly, build an emergency fund, investing, and actually getting all the right things in place to actually invest for the long term successfully and with the right foundations. All of that is coming in the new year, back end of January, possibly beginning of February. And the reason why I've done this is because over the past, I want to say 2 years, I have been running this as a New Year's resolutions program, effectively, where I take a cohort of people through it on a 6-week program. And the feedback we've got from the program have been absolutely amazing. But people have always asked, well, I couldn't make the cohort because I used to keep it small, groups of no more than 20. What if I wanted to take it on my own? Can I take the program on my own? And one of the things that I am trying to understand a little bit better are people's money and financial habits. So for the prize cash draw, what I thought I'd do is run a survey. So this is how it's going to work, because I need to get the information around what your money challenges, your money habits might be. I'm asking you to complete the survey. It will take you no more than 5 to, I want to say, 7 minutes to complete. And what will happen is once you've completed it, you will be entered into a prize draw for a chance to win £100 from me. Now, there are terms and conditions that apply. I just want to spend a little bit of time talking a bit about that, to be honest. So this is a prize draw where there is only one prize to be won. Okay, so only one person is going to get £100. And what will happen is when you complete the survey, once you press submit, you're automatically going to be entered into that draw. Now, to enter, you have to be in the UK over the age of 18 to participate. So please do bear that in mind. And the draw is going to end on Christmas Day, so December 25th. So you've got pretty much a week from now till then to take the survey, to give yourself the ability to enter yourself into the prize draw. Now, naturally, you can't take the survey more than once, okay? So please don't do like 3 or 4. hoping that you're going to get more entries because you're only going to get one entry. And what will happen is within the 7 days following the 25th, I will randomly select a winner, and that person will receive an email to say that you have won. Now, for full transparency, I will also document that process in terms of how someone was picked, what went into it. And I'll probably, for the purposes of the channel, also maybe just announce the winner on a video here too. Now, if it happens that after the winner has been selected, because I need to hear back from the winner so I can transfer the cash to them. If I don't get a response within 7 days, then we're going to go back into a draw where another email address will be selected until we actually get to a winner. I mean, it's 100 quid here, so I would assume that we would have an immediate response for whoever wins the 100 quid. Yeah, and that's pretty much it, really, to be honest. It's pretty straightforward. What I'm going to do is I will leave a link to the survey in the comments and pin in the description. So please take the time to fill it out. It will help with the community. If you so wish, because the community is going to be where a lot of things are going to be built in the new year. Because in the community, what you'll find and I don't want to give too much information away, but the community is going to be where we'll have more kind of like live sessions. We'll have accountability groups. There'll be loads of tools and templates and guides and checklists and all that kind of stuff that have already been built, but just being populated and built into the community right now. That's where, if you are in a position where you want to take control of your finances in 2026, the community is going to help you massively, because it will be a mechanism, a tool that you can use to stay on track to your goals. And I'm really, really excited about it. It's going to be a lot of work, but this will be the first time since, well, the channel launch that I'll have like a signature program per se. And so, yes, if you know that you need to really figure out your budget and be really, really on top of your budget. And when I say on top of your budget, I'm not saying just understanding like you've got this much coming in, this much is going out. No, I'm not talking about that, because that's surface level budgeting. What I'm talking about here is strategically having a way to understand how you're going to structure your finances so you can actually put money towards the things that matter to you. Okay. That's more purposeful, more intentful. That is more, that's more of what's going to help you progress and feel as though you've got control over your finances. Anyone can just run a quick spreadsheet and be like, oh, I've got this much coming in, I'm spending this much, okay, I'm cool. No, it's about having a plan and actually strategically understanding what you need to do. And that's what we're going to walk you through in the program and within the community. And there will be a number of ways in which you can engage, but we'll talk a little bit more about that in the new year. But yeah, I'm really excited for it. So the link will be pinned in the comment section and also in the descriptions down below. I'm just going to try and have a look and see. Bear me 1 second, guys. If you have any questions, then by all means, I'm happy to answer some questions here now. If you have any questions in regards to that. I know that it's Christmas next week. Honestly, it's flown by. I can't believe it. And yeah, it's been an amazing year. I do want to talk about some things that are worthwhile doing before you enter into 2026 in terms of just reviewing finances. That will come throughout this week. I think next week will be pretty quiet. But yeah, if you do have any questions, then pop them in here. If not, I've got Anne here. Welcome, Anne. Good to see you here. But yeah, if you do take part, I want to wish you good luck. I'll keep you posted with the progress. And like I said, it will be documented to make sure that everything is above board, because I know people sometimes will not trust that you're giving the money to genuine people. It's not going to be given to a mate of mine or anything like that, and you'll see the process we go through. But the link is going to be pinned in the comments, and it will be in the description down below. If we don't speak beforehand, okay, yeah. So Annie's just saying here, can you give us an idea of fees to join? I haven't, if I'm completely honest, I haven't completely decided on that just yet because we're still working on what the tiers for the community will be and if there is going to be a tier system at all. We spent a lot of time building the program and building the content structure. And there's still a question that I need to answer at the moment around we've got modules in the whole program, but I'm also quite aware that some people will be okay on some areas, others might not be in other areas. So where we have 5 modules, is it worthwhile tiering the module access so you can pick the one that best suits you? I'm slightly against doing that purely because with the way the modules are built and the tools and the guides and the checklists that are provided, the exercises you have to go through in each of the modules, particularly module 0, which is our reset module, that's very, very important, and everything is connective. So module 0, which is the reset module, connects to module 1. Module 1 connects to module 2. Module 2 connects to module 3, and everything preceding. So when you get to module 5, which is basically the investing side of things, everything that came before is connected. And if you miss one of those things, then you're not going to have the strongest foundation around. So I'm still trying to decide on what that is going to look like just now, but I'll have more clarity on that probably in the new year. So I'll be able to share a little bit more in the new year. Yeah, that's all I can tell you at the moment, Anne. Unfortunately, there's a lot of work going on in the background right now as we're planning towards this. Again, I'm really excited. I'm really, really excited for it. And I want it to be as helpful to as many people as possible. But at the same time, I do want people joining the community who are going to take action. The worst thing is to have a community of people who have just joined because they're a little bit curious and they don't go through the module. Then that means almost extra work for me trying to get the engagement. So I need to position this in a way where you have to be serious and there will be qualification criteria to join the community itself, because I do want doers in the group, people who actually want to take action to better their financial situation in 2026. Because judging by the cohorts that I've run since 2023, and I've run multiple cohorts in personal circumstances, so a cohort of 20, and I've also run corporate cohorts, I know what results we've been able to get for people who have actually done the work. And that's what I want to be able to build. I want it to be a truly impactful program, which I know it is, but you're only going to get the impact if you have people actually doing the work and going through the modules and putting the effort in. And that's my biggest priority. I don't want a ton of people in there to start off with. I want perhaps a small group to start with that are serious about making change, and then we can iterate, we can improve, and then open up to more people as we go along. So what gets launched in January will probably be version 1 of what will be an ever-evolving program that will have continuous additions, continuous amendments, and changes made throughout its lifetime. And by having people in there who are serious about making change, that's going to help with the accountability side of the community as well, because it won't just be you trying to fix your budgeting. It won't just be you trying to invest. It won't just be you trying to build an emergency fund. There'll be people on the same journey. So what we can do, and this is something I have tested in the past, is we can put people into circles, groups, where if you have a particular thing you want to, achieve over a period of time, we can pair you with someone where we can have an accountability circle. And that is very, very effective in terms of helping people make change and have the impact and the transformation that I know we can get from the community. Someone just saying here, this sounds great. Thanks for continuing to help others. Get smarter with their money. No questions, just a reminder to give yourself a proper break this holiday. We all need it. You know what? I'm trying to. I really, really am. It's hard, because again, I'm self-employed. I run my own business. So in my head, I'm a bit of a workaholic. So I love to work. I feel like if I'm not working, I'm missing something. I switched off last week, came back to a ton of stuff that I need to finish. But my intention is to probably turn off by next week because we'll be into Christmas at that point. And yeah, have like at least a week and a bit where we're not doing anything at all. So I think there will probably be more videos this week just in terms of prepping people, because one of the key things, I'm completely aware people are in the Christmas mood right now and Christmas mode, and oftentimes for a lot of people this is the most dangerous time of the year because people will be buying Christmas presents, they may not necessarily have the money for it. We typically see debt, credit card use accelerate. And so in the new year, people are very much in the mindset of New Year's resolutions. I need to sort my money out, which is why this program is going to launch back end of January, because this will be the perfect vehicle to get your finances in place for 2026. So what I want to do this week is just give people the nudge around things to be thinking about for the new year as we go into Christmas next week, so that everyone gets into the new year with, okay, right, let's sort our finances out and make sure that we're doing the right things to give ourselves the best start to 2026. Cool. All right. I'm going to end it here. Thank you so much. Again, I'm going to leave the link down in the comments. I'm going to pin it there. Leave it in the description as well. Thank you so much for watching. I appreciate you for joining. And yeah, if you do enter, good luck. I can't wait to send someone 100 quid. Cheers.